This coin was released through the Silver Shield Collection on June 7th, 2024. In the modern era, food, as an entity, has been distanced thoroughly from the people who produce it. Chains and fast food at large have turned our perception of the people who procure our food into mascots. Forgetful we are to remember the sweat and effort and the generations of people that have been raised and passed away in the pursuit of just keeping our mouths full. A seemingly simple task when the highest challenge we now face in acquiring our food is a 5-minute wait at your local drive through, or even more difficult, waiting for some ethnic man to pick your food up for you and drop it off at your house, seeing as getting in one's car and driving is a near Herculean task in and of itself. Taking the clock back a bit, the notion of hunting and gathering seems almost alien in our era, but the importance of where we came from as a people should not be lost. Mankind, at one point, like any other species, only had three things of any importance in their lives: food, shelter, and reproduction. But over time, as mankind rose to the pinnacle of life on Earth, those basic necessities became easy, something secondary that was assumed, if not near promised. This complacency and coddling has left the general public uncaring of how these basic needs are met and how they go about meeting them. The effort, strain, and time that had to be focused on the procurement of food has been erased, leaving people now detached completely from the amount of effort that should be focused on one of our most vital functions: to consume. Whether you like it or not, you have to eat. What you're eating, though, is your choice. The level of access we now have to sloth and gluttony, however, has left most uncaring for anything that isn't near carnival food. We eat near poison now simply because the average consumer does not care about the stupid things like how something is made or where it comes from, but instead we only now look for how yummy something is or if it has enough shiny colors to draw our attention in. With the overabundance of practical filth filling the mouths of those who don't care, it is even more important to highlight, look out for, and protect those who produce natural products without the incentive of profit margins, cutting corners, or increasing their GDP. A heightened weight has been pressed upon the backs of these families that produce our necessities under the guise of green policies. A subtle ruse in order to sweep away the remaining stalwart families that use the cultivation of land not only as a way of producing, but as a livelihood. If we are to accept this casual bombardment on the backbone of our remaining sources of decent nutrition, we will suffer the outcome of only being able to produce slop. It's not as if the farmers agree with them either. Large demonstrations of farmers have sprung out all over Europe in an outcry against the implementation of these policies, supposedly for the betterment of their jobs. Effort has to be taken in order to at least promote the message that we as a people will not stand for being taken out at the knees when it comes to what we eat and who's giving it to us. This coin represents a solemn understanding and acknowledgement of the unity that must be held in order to combat and safeguard the livelihoods of these farmers, and a call for reinvigoration towards the care and attention towards what we consume. Chris releases 2 new coins every week on ChrisDuaneSilverShieldCoins.com.